And you see so many other dudes playing at a high level from any different school across the nation. So I don't think it matters where you come from. It's just, having a work ethic, having a mindset, and believing in yourself.
How would you describe your game and who would you model your game after?
Kobe Bryant's my idol. That's who I watched a lot of growing up. Tried to take things from him. We're similar in size, so I'm not Kobe Bryant, but I want to get to that point one day. But just trying to take things from some of those great players. Guys right now, I like Jalen Williams. I like Josh Hart. I like all those different 6'6", 6'5" type of guys who can do a little bit of everything.
And how would you describe your game specifically?
Versatility. I feel like I can, score at three levels. I can play make. I can rebound the ball, defend. So whatever a team asks of me, I feel like I'm capable of doing.
What do you think about your potential fit with the Wizards?
Wizards, I'm not saying no to any team. I feel like I'll fit in wherever I go. I have a good personality, good character, so I'll be able to fit in with any group. And then I feel like I'm an easy plug-and-play type of guy. Like I can, like I said, do whatever I need to do on the court, whether that's being a defender, being a rebounder, being a guy that knocks down open shots, whatever the case may be. So I'm definitely excited.
What part of your game translates on day one?
I think my maturity, my experience, I'm able to, I've seen a lot of high-level college basketball, and so that's definitely going to help me going into the next level, being able to be a part of a team. My leadership, I feel like I could bring that to a team, building that culture within the organization. And then, my game, I feel like I keep going back to it, but whatever the team needs of me, I feel like I can go in and help a team impact right away.
So speaking of your game, what's the most underrated part of your game?
I feel like my playmaking goes overlooked sometimes. I grew up being a point guard, so I've always kind of had a good feel for the game and high IQ. So I think my playmaking, my IQ for the game.
You could comp yourself, anybody else. I know you admire Kobe, but who's your game model at for those who?
Yeah, I think like a Jalen Williams, Aaron Wiggins. I've heard Mikal Bridges, all those different type of players. I'm my own unique player, but definitely feel like I see some different aspects of those guys in my game.
What's your journey been today?
Yeah, well, no, just since you've been here at the combine.
I've met with quite a few. I met with today, Detroit, Minnesota. Who else? Got to look at the list. There's a lot of the Spurs. Who else? I'm trying to remember.
Were the Bucks in the mix?
Yeah, the Bucks. Yep,
You
the Bucks.
met them
yep.
today?
Yep, Warriors. Yep. So I had 6 interviews today.
You had 6?
Yeah,
1, 2,
today.
3, 4, 5. Who am I missing here?
Oh, is there one more?
Detroit, Bucks, Knicks.
I could look at.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, most of
Do you have any workouts planned? Where are you going to go to?
Phoenix. Yeah, that was Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Hey man, when you're watching film, who are you watching? What are you trying to take?
When I'm watching film,
Yeah.
just trying to learn the NBA game more. NBA game is different from college, so I'm trying to pick up on little tips and things that they do. You can get away with some certain things in the NBA that you can't in college. So I'm trying to learn those things. Like somebody taught me the other day that you could take that extra step potentially in the NBA. So I wasn't used to that. So stuff like that. Ways guys guard certain actions or guard certain personnel. Just trying to pick up on those types of things. And then drawing fouls, all that different stuff. I'm trying to just learn and continue to grow as a player.
Have you
Let's go.
have you met John Tanji?
Yeah.
Are you guys friends?
I know him a little bit. Yeah. We
Because he played at Colorado State and had a great year at Wisconsin.
I used to go to. Well, I went up to the runs once I committed to Colorado State. I went up and did some runs during the summer with them, and John was still around, so I got to know him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then playing against him when he was at Colorado State, and then seeing him here at the combine. So we got a good relationship. He had a great year.
What was your impressions of him as a person and as a player?
Oh Man, he took off this year. He was a good player already at Colorado State, but he really took it to another level at Wisconsin. And just great human being. Great human being. He's just a good dude. You know, nobody ever has anything bad to say about him. So
it's too bad you guys couldn't have played together.
Man, I say that too. We talked about it. It could have been me, him, Isaiah, and Roddy. We'd have had a tough team.
I got another Colorado State question for you.